Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, guys. Hold on to your hats because what we're hearing right now could be a total game changer for the Washington Commanders and the entire NFC East. Rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade that could significantly bolster our offensive line and reshape our chances at a deep playoff run. And the player at the center of this buzz: Quenton Nelson, the beast guard from the Indianapolis Colts. Yes, you heard that right. The same Quenton Nelson who's been one of the most dominant interior linemen in the league for years now might be on his way to the Commanders. Sources indicate that the Colts, who are sitting at an 8-7 record but are facing some cap challenges, are open to trading Nelson. The team is currently tight on cap space, around $15 million, and needs to make some moves to free up room, especially with their focus shifting towards extending quarterback Anthony Richardson and rebuilding the defensive line. Nelson, who's only 29 years old, is a proven star, and the Colts are reportedly asking for a first-round pick in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027 in return. This kind of deal would definitely shake things up in the NFC East, and for us, it could be a perfect fit. Now let's talk about Nelson himself because, man, this guy is a game wrecker. He's a true beast at guard, standing out not just for his size but for his incredible technique and consistency. Over the 2025 season, Nelson started 15 games, playing 916 snaps, which is roughly 96% of the team's total plays. The stats speak volumes: 0 sacks allowed, only 2 penalties, and a PFF grade of 87, 6 overall, ranking him among the top guards in the league. His run blocking: absolutely elite with an 88-2 grade that led the league, and his pass protection isn't far behind with an 86-9 grade. And let's not forget, he's a 6-time Pro Bowler, a testament to his impact and consistency. What makes Nelson so valuable isn't just his raw talent, but how he elevates the entire offensive line. For the Commanders, especially after some recent injuries to our OL, adding a player like Nelson could be a catalyst. Imagine him anchoring the line, opening lanes for our running game, and providing the stability we need in pass protection. His presence could help our offense become more explosive, especially on third downs, where projections indicate a potential 15% increase in success rate. His ability to create mismatches and boost our rushing yards by around 180 yards over the season is huge. Plus, his low injury history, just a few minor issues, makes him a reliable piece for the long haul. Now, why would the Colts be interested in trading Nelson? Well, as I mentioned, cap space is a big factor. They need to extend Richardson, who showed flashes of brilliance last season, and focus on rebuilding their defense, which was giving up around 4 points per game. Nelson's $25 million cap hit is a challenge for them, especially if they're aiming to rebuild and get younger. By moving Nelson now, they can free up some cash and acquire draft picks that could help accelerate their rebuild. For us, this trade isn't just about plugging a hole or adding a star. It's about transforming our entire identity on the line of scrimmage. Nelson's presence would instantly elevate our run game, making it more punishing and efficient. His ability to create lanes, adding an average of 15 yards per carry, simply puts us in better position on every play. And in the passing game, his strength helps reduce sacks by about 12, giving our quarterback more time to make plays downfield. Statistically, his EPA, expected points added, per play is around plus 0.25, which is massive for an interior lineman. This kind of upgrade could turn third and long situations into manageable plays, boosting our third down conversion rate by around 15%. And let's not forget, adding Nelson could have a ripple effect that boosts our overall team confidence. His leadership and experience, 6 Pro Bowls, are invaluable. He's a player who dominates physically and mentally, and his ability to get the run game going not only helps our offense but also keeps our defense rested and fresh. When your offense controls the clock and keeps the defense off the field, it's a recipe for winning games, especially late in the season when playoff push intensifies. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about the Super Bowl odds. Right now, the Commanders are viewed as a team with potential but still a bit of an underdog in the NFC. However, if we land Nelson, the betting odds could shift significantly. Currently, the odds for the Commanders to win the Super Bowl are around plus 20-0, but with a player of Nelson's caliber joining and strengthening our line, those odds might improve to around plus 9-0. That's a pretty big jump and shows just how impactful an addition like him could be. For the Colts, the odds are slightly less favorable, at around plus 11-0, reflecting their current rebuild status and the uncertainty surrounding their future. Looking ahead, a deal involving Nelson could set the stage for a new era in Washington. Imagine a team that's built around a dominant offensive line, with Nelson anchoring the interior, paving the way for our running backs and giving our quarterback more time to execute the playbook. It's about creating a dynasty, a team that's not just competitive but a serious contender year after year. With Nelson, the Commanders could finally have the unicorn on the offensive line they've been missing, a player who not only blocks but elevates everyone around him. Of course, all of this hinges on the negotiations and whether the Colts are willing to part ways. But if the rumors are true and the price is right, this could be the move that propels Washington into that next level of championship contention. It's a bold move, but one that could pay off in a big way, especially with the right pieces around him. Our offensive line would become a fortress, and our entire team's identity could shift towards a more aggressive, dominant style of play. So for us fans, it's an exciting time. Watching our team make bold moves, adding proven talent, and reshaping our future is what we live for. The potential of landing Nelson isn't just about one player. It's about setting a new standard, building a foundation for sustained success, and finally making that Super Bowl dream a reality. And as always, we'll be here every step of the way, cheering loud and proud for the Washington Commanders. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you believe a trade for Quentin Nelson is the right move? Would he be the missing piece that finally pushes us over the edge into Super Bowl contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. Let's go, Commanders!